Most people believe talent decides who lasts. They watch someone gifted move quickly and assume the story is finished before it begins. What they do not see is the quiet corrosion that begins when discipline is never learned. In the old traditions of Japan, the warrior knew a different truth. The one who can endure repetition without drama will stand long after talent has burned itself out. Miyamoto Musashi was not celebrated because he was born unmatched. He was feared because he survived his own habits. He woke to the same morning, sharpened the same blade, walked the same path, and practiced the same movements until they became part of his bones. In Zen, this devotion to repetition was not a punishment, but a purification. To endure routine was to strip the self of illusion and arrive at what could not be shaken. Chapter 1. The Ordinary Morning. There was a man named Kenji who lived far from any battlefield, yet he fought every day. His battles were not against enemies, but against fatigue, distraction, and the quiet temptation to stop. Each morning, he rose at the same hour, performed the same few actions, and asked nothing of them except that they be done. There was nothing impressive in this, and that is why it worked. Kenji was not gifted. He was not faster, smarter, or more inspired than others around him. But he had chosen something rare. He refused to negotiate with himself. While others waited for motivation, Kenji accepted the silence and moved through it. In Bushido, this is known as self-command, the ability to act without emotional permission. Chapter 2. Talent's Hidden Weakness. Those with talent often feel carried by it. Early success teaches them that effort is optional and repetition unnecessary. Over time, this belief grows heavy, and what once felt like freedom becomes fragility. When resistance appears, they have no structure to hold them. Musashi warned against reliance on natural ability. In his writing, he emphasized practice over cleverness and form over flair. Talent seeks novelty, but mastery demands familiarity. The warrior who returns to the same movement 1,000 times builds something talent alone cannot. Endurance of spirit. Chapter 3. The Weight of Small Acts. Kenji's routine was modest, almost unimpressive. He studied for 1 hour, trained his body for another, and ended each day in quiet reflection. There were nights when he felt nothing from it, and mornings when it felt useless. Yet, he never altered the structure to match his mood. Zen teaches that enlightenment is found in the ordinary act, not in extraordinary effort. The repetition of simple actions dissolves resistance by removing choice. When actions become non-negotiable, the mind loses its arguments. What remains is presence. Chapter 4. Surrendering the need to feel. Progress. One of the great obstacles to discipline is the hunger for visible results. Kenji struggled with this in silence. Weeks passed without recognition, improvement felt slow, and doubt grew louder. But he did not adjust his routine to chase reassurance. Musashi believed the warrior should abandon concern for outcome. Victory was not something to be desired, but accepted if it came. In the same way, Kenji learned to trust the process rather than measure it. This surrender did not weaken him. It stabilized him. Chapter 5. The Identity that Replaces Emotion. Routine rewires identity. Kenji no longer asked if he felt capable or inspired. He simply acted as the person who shows up. Over time, this identity replaced emotional fluctuation as the driver of behavior. In Bushido, honor was not an emotion, but a standard. The samurai did not act bravely because he felt brave, but because bravery was expected of him. When routine defines identity, discipline becomes effortless. The self no longer debates. It obeys its own structure. Chapter 6. Silence as Strength. As months passed, Kenji spoke less about what he was doing. His routine became private, almost sacred. Silence protected it from interference and unnecessary comparison. In Zen, silence is not emptiness, but clarity. Musashi often withdrew from society to sharpen his mind. He knew that noise dilutes focus and praise weakens resolve. Kenji felt the same truth without naming it. By keeping his routine quiet, he allowed it to deepen. Chapter 7. when talent falls away. Time slowly unveiled the difference. Those who once outpaced Kenji began to stall. Some chased something new, others blamed circumstance, and many simply stopped. Kenji did not surpass them in a dramatic moment. He remained while they left. This is the hidden power of endurance. It does not announce itself or demand recognition. It simply continues. In ancient Japan, the warrior who survived was not always the most gifted, but the one who remained standing when others exhausted themselves. Chapter 8. Discipline as a form of freedom. What Kenji discovered was unexpected. Routine did not make his life smaller. It removed unnecessary decisions. By repeating the same foundational actions, his mind was freed for deeper understanding. This was not restriction, but precision. Zen discipline narrows life to what matters. By eliminating excess, it amplifies strength. Musashi believed truth lived in simplicity, and Kenji felt this in practice. The less he chased, the more he retained. Chapter 9. The One Who Endures. Endurance is not dramatic. It does not shine or impress. It is quiet, persistent, and immune to mood. This is why it outlasts talent, which depends on conditions being favorable. The samurai understood that greatness was not achieved through intensity, but through continuity. To endure routine is to trust time as an ally. Those who do this are rarely noticed at first, but they remain when attention fades. In the end, the path is simple, but not easy. Choose a small set of actions and make them non-negotiable. Allow time to work without interruption. Like the warriors of old, become someone who endures, and you will find that endurance creates a strength no talent can replace.